Howdy guys, welcome to the video for Elden Ring. My name is Ventus. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a Necromancer using the extremely powerful Ghost Flame. Before I get into that though, sub to the channel if you like Elden Ring and hit the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsor for this video, AOE.com. If you need anything in Elden Ring, runes, weapons, talismans, you name it, you can find it over on AOE.com for literally dirt cheap. Use code SGN at checkout for a discount. Link will be in the description and the pinned comment. So to put this build together, you're going to need a few key components. The weapons to use with this build are the Death's Poker and Family Heads. These are two incredible magic weapons with amazing ranged attacks. The Death's Poker is considered a great sword in the game and is dropped by the Deathrite bird that lurks around the southern Aeonia swamp bank in Caelid at night, somewhere around here. This weapon is crazy good because of its ruinous Ghost Flame attack that actually has 3 different activations. The first use is just a poke that, for all intents and purposes, behaves just like a taser. You poke a target and it gets blasted by ruinous Ghost Flame from the tip. If you press the normal attack directly after you activate the Ghost Flame attack, you can swat it, sending it forward in a burning wave that sets the ground on fire for a small amount of time, dealing damage to targets that are caught in it. Alternately, if you press the heavy attack button instead after you activate the Ghost Flame attack, you can create an explosion directly in front of you that has a large area of effect. And of course, the weapon, though it looks like a walking stick, is still a great sword, so you can always use it as such. This weapon scales off of strength, intelligence, and dex. It kind of sucks at all 3, but for some reason this is still an amazing weapon and perfect for Necromancer builds. The next weapon is Family Heads. Family Heads is a flail that you get from an actual Necromancer in the game, found in the Sage's Cave in the Altus Plateau, seen here on my map. This weapon scales off of dex as the primary stat with help from strength and intelligence. It has an attack called Familiar Rancor that sends powerful vengeful spirits to whatever you're targeting. They move very slow, but their tracking is S tier and they almost never miss a target. The attack has a decent range and the damage is extremely good, allowing for you to cast the spell to either switch weapons for melee combat or even using the flail itself as your primary means of physical damage. The next item you will need to make this build is the Skeletal Militiaman Ashes. I use these Spirit Ashes because it fits with the character of being a Necromancer, summoning skeletons to fight for you. These Spirit Ashes are actually pretty cool because once they lose health and die, they get back up to continue the fight after a moment unless they are attacked again while they are in shambles on the ground. What I like to do in most situations where I can summon these Spirit Ashes is let them fight the main target while I sit back and cast magics with either the Family Heads or the Death's Poker. Now, as far as talisman go for this build, there are a few specific ones that you'll want to go with. Firstly, because both weapons do scale off of intelligence and do magical damage, you will want to use the Magic Scorpion Charm to enhance magical damaging power. Next, you'll naturally want to use the Stargazer's Heirloom, which will raise your intelligence score. After that, I use Marika's Sword Seal for a further 5-point raise to intelligence, and then the Shard of Alexander, which will give the skills a boost. When it comes to the mixed physics, use Magic Shroud and Crack tier combined with the Intelligence Not Crystal tier to squeeze even more damage out of the weapon skills. If you were wondering about the armor set I'm wearing for this build, it's the full Royal Remain set. I got it early in the game from an NPC that was in the round table hole that just suddenly disappeared one day. I don't know why he disappeared, but I got his armor when he did. The suit slowly replenishes your HP when it's been reduced, and it looks like something a Necromancer would wear. When it comes to incantations for this build, I use Golden Vow for the slight buff to attack and defense, and Blessing of the Erd Tree for heals over time. For offensive spells, I jump between Black Blade, which is a powerful ranged attack that reduces target's max HP and deals damage over time. And then there's Black Flame, a Godslayer Fireball attack that also deals initial damage but continues reducing target's HP over time once they are hit. If you have any questions or suggestions for this build, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. If this video was helpful for you in any way, shape, or form, you can show me your thanks by giving me your like. For more Elden Ring quick guides and builds, head on over to my channel and browse my playlist for Elden Ring. While you're there, turn on my notifications so you don't miss an upload. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.